Morning. So I wanted to make this video. I already have a welcome video, but I wanted to go ahead and make this video just to kind of get you going on the discussion assignments. This class may be a little different than what you're used to, and if you've taken an online class, it may be really different than what you've had in the past. So what you need to do is you need to make sure, see, the guidelines and rubric for online discussions. So I've got these instructions for you, and it's scattered all over Moodle. It's in the introduction, it's in the first week. I referred to it a number of times, so you definitely need to find this, print it out, and make sure that you've read it and understand it, okay? So for example, the very first sentence tells you this class is centered on discussions. We're not doing any multiple choice quizzes in my section. What this class is designed to do is to help you learn how to create your own knowledge. So you learn the material through a variety of avenues, and you'll see that as we get into the course. And then you have to come up with what do you think, or what is your educated opinion, but then you have to be able to back that up. And you'll see what I mean as we go through this semester. So just to get you started, the discussion one, I've already activated it. So what that means is every Monday morning, I activate the discussions. So that means that you can't post on it until I've activated it. Okay, so if you log in Sunday night, you won't be able to post yet. Okay, you have to wait until I've activated it. Then what you do is you read the material, watch the videos, process that, and then you formulate your posting. Every single time you post, you have to have a minimum of 250 words. That's your initial post, and that's both response postings, okay? Make sure you got that. I know some professors are different than me, but every time you post, minimum of 250 words, okay? So how you can double check that is you can type your postings in Word and look at the word count just to make sure you're meeting that minimum, okay? So once you've done your initial posting, what Moodle does is it delays about 30 to 45 minutes before it will release your fellow students' postings. And the reason that is, you are not allowed to read other students' postings until you do your own, because I want to see an original posting from you. Whereas sometimes you may read the material, but then once you've read your fellow students' postings, it kind of muddles you, and sometimes that can lead to, yeah, what she said kind of postings, okay? Now, again, make sure that you've read the handout. Here, I'm trying to get it in the camera. The rules for the discussion boards, right there in the middle, and then the guidelines, okay? You're not supposed to be retelling what you've just learned. Like, we've all learned it. We don't need you to summarize it for us. That's not what the purpose is. So make sure that you read the directions. This is a reaction to your learning, and then you're processing it and then telling us in your educated opinion what you think about the material, okay? So then the second page of the handout, it keeps going. And at the end of the second page, there's a grading rubric, which just means, how did I get this grade? That's where you need to look. See where it says grading rubric? And it tells you each discussion assignment's worth 30 points. You have 3 postings that are due for each topic, and each posting's worth 10 points. And then it tells you, so if you don't get the 30 points, you need to look at the rubric and you'll see why I deducted points from you, okay? So make sure that you understand all of this before you start your postings. So again, your grade is based on your discussions. So let me read you the full sentence of this guidelines and rubric one more time. Our class is centered on the discussion assignments. Therefore, I have high expectations for the quality of your postings. A lively discussion will change this class from a correspondence course to an engaging learning environment. Okay? So, do not copy and paste from any source. No print source, no internet source, period. That will get you a 0, and I'm required to turn you in. Okay? Don't do it. Because remember, if you can find it, so can I. Also, number 6 on the rules, don't engage in self-plagiarism. So what that means is, let's say you do your first response posting, do not copy and then paste it into a second student's for your second posting. That's self-plagiarism. That will also get you a 0, okay? You're supposed to be really giving 110%, and that means really getting into the material, really getting engaged with these discussions, and really getting engaged with the learning environment, okay? So I look forward to your postings. If you have any questions, email me, which reminds me, you have to email from our Moodle class email. Okay, so if you email me from any other source, I'm not supposed to respond to it. So when you're in Moodle, you'll see on the right-hand side of the screen, it says Course Tools. Click on that, and it'll take you to another link that says Compose Email, and you click on that. And then you find my name, click on it, highlight it, and then you send me an email, okay? So again, make sure you're only sending emails from our Moodle class. So if you have any questions, just let me know, okay? All right, I'll be in touch.